should be there. Oh, they're around. Just making sure I was there then. Good evening. Hope everyone is doing well. Well, let's just make sure everyone can see me. There we go. Oh, I can even see myself then. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Man United versus Arsenal match preview. I have, as I said, specifically put the first 15 minutes will be about transfers, but I hope everyone is doing well before we get into the transfers talk. It's only going to be 15 minutes, so if you have missed it, please rewind and watch it and listen. So as of midnight last night, Eze went from green to amber. Now, amber's better than red. However, Tottenham are currently in amber still. And from what I've been told, the Tottenham offer to Eze is more about more guaranteed play time. That is going to be a problem, I think, for Arsenal ever to come back. Now, I did say on the show a week yesterday that by yesterday I felt it had to be done. I also did say that it's going to be a bumpy ride, which it definitely has been. I also did say that our priority over a cam is the left wing. With things not developing in the way that we would like it to, with exits, as you can see, Trossard is with the squad for the United game tomorrow. That's not getting closer. We are, I wouldn't say we're in panic mode yet. Not yet. But it's definitely not looking positive when it comes to a cam. Left winger, yeah, if we don't do that, I'm going to lose my head. I'll be honest. Cam, I would have loved Eze. I know everyone's going to come for me, and that's fine, but you will find many, many people that were adamant that Eze was definitely going to be happening. For whatever reason. Mainly, I feel it's because our exits haven't gone as well as we would like him to have done, which they haven't. There's no shying away from that. Our exits have not developed in the way that we would like. And our priority has always been striker and left winger. Obviously, we got the striker. Left winger is the priority. If we feel that we can't get these players out, then we have, like I said last night on the show, we're going to have to make a choice. And by all accounts, it looks like we've made the choice, which is a shame. Will we go for another cam? I honestly don't know right now. The reason that I don't know right now is, again, with the exits. I'm just not seeing the keenness of, and I'm not even saying it's Arsenal, it's the players that we don't want are not that keen on really going. There's definitely talks. There's definitely conversations being had, but they're not really like itching to get out the door, which personally disappoints me. But it is what it is. We move on. And we'll see what happens next. Let's have a look, see what people have been saying. Big up to Miliao Pios. That is an awesome name. I wonder, is that an actual name? Because that's pretty cool. I probably have not even said it correct either. Big up to Mohammed. Big up to Neil. Big up Chris. Big up to Neil saying 100%. Madueke. No, 100% he's not. What I will agree with, I won't agree with the Madueke. Madueke is back at the Saka's backup. If I hear from Arsenal that he's happy with playing Odegaard for I don't know, 40 matches and giving Waneri, let's say 10, nah, not for me. it's that's not good. Yeah, we need a cam. I've always said it. Berta said it. Arteta's. I think if you ask Arteta at the end of last year, he would say categorically no. But when Berta came in and said, look, Odegaard's needs the help, which he does need the help. Waneri's not the answer. Waneri is the answer in a season or two, not right now. So yeah, Zinni to Turkey, very, very possible. No, the window's definitely not done. We will go up until the last day. I wouldn't. I'll be honest. I wouldn't blame the owners. It's a tough one for me because I kind of get where you're coming from as well. That's the thing. But the thing is, it's a business, and we've got a lot of players on high. We've got players on high wages. Those we need out the door to then give someone, let's say, 250 plus contract. We can't give anyone a 250 plus contract because of new contracts we're going to announce, and players that are already on extremely high wages now. So we have to clear some of that. You can take the risk and go, okay, let's just get them in and let's hope they go out the door. You could do that, but then it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you down the line, if I'm honest. Disappointing result. Oh, blimey neck. We go up 3-1. Drill 3-3. Offensive. Who did you play today? Hayden and Thomas just leaving there. You have to let me know you play. I'll be honest, I've not paid attention to anyone's fixtures today. It's fine, mate. I'm unfortunately doing what I do. You're going to get it, unfortunately, mate. Adam, do you still think we'll get a left winger? Yes, I think that is why we have decided to just not go down the Eze. Me personally, as a fan, nothing else, just a basic fan, would have preferred to get Eze. Because if we didn't get a left winger, I wouldn't cry, because one, Eze would be there as the cam, but he could also cover Av, the left winger, if that makes sense. So yeah, Regan Leany scored 2 of them, screaming top pins, bloody fantastic player. Not just his goals. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. So I've had 6 goals in both my teams. Lovely for you. It's very looking likely, yes. It's definitely not in green though. If we only sell Zinni, will we still get the left winger? I'm going to go with yes. Zinni is on a high wage. We've got wriggle room. There is other ways that we can get around things, which won't please fans, probably make them worry a little bit. But there is other ways around it. So they don't get out the door and they have a stinker, they better not complain about their mental health. I will be that ruthless as well. I actually too get where you're coming from on that, to be honest. I'm not the greatest fan of these players that are quite happy to sit on the bench, and I'll be honest, in some cases not even get into the match squad, and just earning money. I don't like it, because if you've got the privilege, the look to be a professional footballer, you'd want to play for it. You want to play. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned personally. JJ was playing. Oh, is it Bournemouth you played today? Oh, well, for all fairness, mate, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you drew and didn't beat him. Bournemouth is a club that's very close to my heart. Rodrigo, it's happening. Things are just happening in the right way, Rodrigo. But I've always said that will be the last week of the window. It's definitely not going to be quick. Always leave ourselves short. Got enough money to make the signings and force it on one players to make a decision. again, I'll be honest, I kind of agree with you. I personally would just force them out. You know, I'm obviously a very different person to how Arteta is, and that's fine. But yeah, I personally would do all I can to force them out personally. Evening Bobby, pick up to Melanie. Not really. Like I said, there is ways around it, but I think that is why we haven't triggered Eze, because I think we're putting all our eggs in one basket for the left winger now. Very, very unlikely. Even though it's an amber, which is unusual, if I'm honest. I was expecting to be in red, but it's still in amber. Even I don't know what that means, in all fairness, right now. Big up to Temi. We are not winning this, sadly. I'm going to get into the team in 4 minutes. I'm just going to do this for 4 more minutes, talk about transfers, and then we'll crack on with the preview. Versus signing quality players and robbing me of the alternatives why we lose tomorrow. Oh, there's 100%. 100% there's money. I did say that Sunderland have had a very good window. I'm very impressed with Sunderland's. Yeah, you can have him tequila by looks of it. So, yeah. Bobby, if you cry, we don't know what you do. Please jump off the balcony. I won't be crying if Sydney leaves. I promise you that. Villa 0, Newcastle 0. What happened to Vieira to Scotland and Nelson to Fulham? Nelson to Fulham is a very difficult one. So that was going to be a loan. Arsenal wanted an option. Fulham only wanted I think they wanted a dry loan, so nothing at all. And just, yeah, that's why I think his name's Kevin. He's a Brazilian dude, but his name's Kevin. I'll move on from that. As for Vieira, looking very, very, very difficult to do. I personally, if it was me, just accept the money and just get rid. But Arsenal are obviously trying to improve the way they look for sales, and this is the first step, I suppose. But again, I don't agree with it. Chris and Rodrigo will go to City. City will be a problem, but don't rule us out of that yet. But there again, crazy scorelines happen in National League. Yeah, that's why I love National League, mate. Some of these players are not good enough. I don't understand Arteta's love for trust, mate. It's all about trust, unfortunately, Adam. To sign a Cam, we need an Odegaard ACL. Well, unfortunately, I know a lot of people laughed about Maddison, but I think the Maddison injury definitely changed Tottenham's stance. Now, I did say this yesterday, before the window opened, Eze was meant to be going to Tottenham anyway. And then we came knocking. But yeah, it's mad. Casey sustainable model, top 4 revenue. That's all we are. Eze 99%, man. Got it. These things happen, mate, unfortunately. Hello there. We have generally identified primary left wing. I don't delve too much into the transfer news. Oh yes, we've got. Sorry, Chaz, I was trying to work out what you're trying to say there. Yes, we've got more than one. Rodrigo is number 1 target, but there are many others. Big up to Helena. No, I don't see it happening now. I actually would have took a point at where we can win today, but happened the other way round. Rodrigo is playing games. Real Madrid supposed to have contacted Arsenal on Wednesday about a swap Saliba. Oh, trust me, that is absolute codswallop. I said to Sunderland to stay up out of newly very effective teams. I didn't enjoy watching them, but they are effective. That's why, yeah, 100%. We came knocking to then do nothing. It's not that we went knocking to do nothing. We went knocking to do something. However, our outs have been atrocious. This is the worst, in my opinion, one of the worst transfer outs for Arsenal. So yeah, National League not going to be good for my heart rate at stress levels. Yes, absolutely fine. And you are very welcome to your own opinion. Right, let's move on to the match preview itself. Right, so we are playing Man United tomorrow. Since the start of the Premier League, we have played them 66 times, drawn 19. Man United have had 26 wins, 18 at home, 8 away. If you hear football in the background, it's not the TV, it's Wolverhampton Wanderers. 21 Arsenal wins, 16 at home, 5 away. Recent meetings, Man United drew with Arsenal last time we went to Old Trafford. We've beaten the time before that, so not too shabby personally. Here is Ali himself, right at the right time. Hello, mate.
What? Yes, Bobby, what's going on? It's all kicking off.
I've done a 15-minute spiel about the transfers, so if anyone is now watching, feel free to rewind and watch from the beginning, because I have covered it. It is what it is. Life is life.
Yeah, you said it yesterday, so it is what it is. We keep it moving.
It is
as
what
you
it is.
said.
Exactly. We move on.
I don't know why everyone's getting so angry. Like you said at the beginning in the window, just quickly, Eze was supposed to be going Spurs in the first place. We jumped in. We need to get rid of some players, like you said. We haven't done that, and we go with Odegaard, Wanyeri, maybe Max Dowman. Looks like he might be getting a few extra minutes than we thought that he might be getting this season. So we keep it moving and let's see if we can get the left winger in.
Well, the main focus, and I said last night, and I said at the beginning of the window, our main priorities is left winger and striker. They are the two priority positions. Cam was like a luxury. Now, I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Berta's having a meeting with the data team and many other things to see whether or not, once we have the left winger more in our control, we will then see, regarding obviously exits as well. Exits still have to happen. Please listen.
Of course,
exits still need to happen, but we will see if that we can still go and get a Cam, because I think when you look at the team, I personally feel, and I know Berta was very adamant when he came in that he felt this as well, and I know Arteta's mindset is slightly different, and that's fine. Is Odegaard gets a serious injury, we are then reliant on Nwaneri.
Yeah, 100%, and a 15-year-old potentially.
Yeah, that is a big concern. Obviously, that is why we're looking at Eze, and Eze is more than just a Cam. He is multiple positions.
Yes.
So there we go. Let's have a look. Right. I know people are talking. Take a time out. Lovely chocolate. I don't like timeouts, I'll be honest. Man United got good forwards, but midfielder, defence, and good goalkeeper. We did say you weren't worried about Eze. I wasn't worried because that's how it is. The system changes, and I did say things change after 10 minutes. In 10 minutes' time, something might be different than what I knew about before starting the stream.
I think what everyone needs to realise who follows the Armory TV and just in general, when you're finding out valuable information from the likes of Bobby and whoever else, is nothing's 100%, and you can't take it literally and then all of a sudden go, oh, the person that you've been getting this information from doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I'm seeing that a lot on all the platforms or whatever, and everyone's angry. I get it, and I respect everyone's position, but we also have to respect and understand, like Bobby just said, things change every 10 minutes. Things change every minute. One email gets sent, we're not interested no more. This is not Bobby's fault. This is not Arsenal's fault at this point. By the sounds of it, the players that we want to get rid of, they're not being sold. Yeah. So what do you expect Arsenal to do? What do you expect Bobby to say? At the end of the day, Bobby's giving us valuable information as Arsenal fans. We should appreciate the information that's been given to us. It gives us fans that are not in the industry an extra layer of information that we would never have got 10, 15 years ago. So we should be respecting Bobby's position, and we should be respecting fellow individuals that do what Bobby do as well, because at the end of the day, they're just pushing out info. This is Bobby. If respectfully, Bobby, yeah,
Yes, mate.
You got 2,000 followers on this channel.
Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to push things out like on a regular basis and do it for clicks, you would have more than 2K followers at this present moment in time, if we're being honest.
Oh yeah, I could do clickbait all day if I wanted to.
Yeah, so now
but I don't.
the reason I'm making this as an example, Bobby, is because I've been reading a lot today. I haven't really been answering a lot because I knew I was going to come on with you today. And I'm not just doing this to kiss your ass. This is the reality. This is business.
Yeah.
Now, the individuals that are crashing out, I really do hope you have an understanding how business works. 1 minute a deal is on, the next minute it's off. You go back, you renegotiate potentially through intermediaries, and the deal's back on.
Yep.
So this is not just in football, this is just life. So we've got a massive game tomorrow. I'd rather get 3 points tomorrow than be talking about this nonsense on a Sunday night, to be quite honest with you. The season has begun. People are saying that it's a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10 window. The source is this and that, the other. It's all bollocks. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's starting to really rub me up the wrong way because I normally ignore the comments and things like that, but I don't think you lot understand and appreciate the information that we are getting from someone like Bobby. And for everyone, for some people in the chat to just poo-poo it and be like, well, that's that source. Nothing is perfect. Arsenal want, I'm sure, other players in the window. We're not going to get everybody.
No.
Tottenham have moved a few players on, I presume. Tottenham have got more space. Maddison's got injured. If Maddison never got injured, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Oh, 100%.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
100%.
let's take some. Let's have a bit of we need to add context. As football fans, we don't add context.
No.
We never do. Oh, we were shit last season. Yeah, but we had about 5 hamstring surgeries. Oh, yeah, but we can't win anything this year because we haven't improved the squad. Yeah, but we have. Is Neto better than Kepa? No, he's not. So it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Is Madueke better than Martinelli at this point in time? Yes, he is. Oh, yeah, but we paid £52 million for him. That's a waste of money. Well, no, it's not. Because haven't you heard for the last 4 or 5 weeks what Bobby's been saying and other reporters in the mainstream? It's a 6, 7. The financial package is paid over 6 or 7 installments.
Yep, it's beautiful.
So it's not affecting other transfers in this window. He's on 50 to 80 grand a week at Arsenal. That's not touching our wage budget. We are a minted club. We've made the top 10, I think, in terms of sports enterprise in the league or something, or sports, whatever it is, today. So we're not a poor club. I can't imagine Andrea Berta wanting to settle for what he's got at this present moment in time. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Bobby said all along, from day one of this summer transfer window, we were going to get a minimum of 7 football players. We've got 6. Bobby said 4 weeks ago, we're going to get 80% of our business done before the season starts. Have we not done that? Please write it in the comments. Please, in the comment section. Have we not done 80% of our business? The 2 problem positions was a 9 and a left winger. We've done 50% of it. We've got 1 left. We got 1 to go with 2.5 weeks remaining. Are we going to be... Are we going to act like spoiled brats and just cry over Eze? Yes, he's an Arsenal Haaland boy. But he left at the age of 13. As long as we get another attacker in, I don't really care who it is. Yes, we want Eze. But if players are not leaving in that position, what do you want Arsenal Football Club to do? Shall we just stockpile them, add wages on the bill, and then none of them want to leave? Then what?
Exactly.
Please, can we have people in the comment talking about this quickly? I know we're supposed to be doing a analysis for tomorrow's game, but this needs to be nipped in the bud because it's not acceptable.
Yes,
in my opinion. Like, I don't know, Bobby's not going to say that. I'll say it. Yeah, I don't mind people having a go at me, but this is I've said it in the chats. This is Bobby's job. He does it on a daily basis for every single Premier League football club, EPL, the Championship. Yeah, there's gonna be decisions that are made by Premier League football clubs and Championship clubs. Advanced negotiations. It's in green. It goes to amber. It goes to red. What are we doing here as a fan base? It's embarrassing. I don't get it, Bobby, mate. I really don't.
I feel now we're in kind of a time in our lives for some bizarre reason that Arsenal fans, well, not just Arsenal fans, I will rephrase this, fans want to turn on each other. I don't know why. Really don't get it, because it's not just Arsenal that have this disagreement when something doesn't pan out the way that someone says it's going to. And it's like, why do you want to do that anymore? Because we're all meant to be brothers. When you support a club,
brothers and sisters, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. And I've always classed football very much like the army, and obviously I was in the army for a very long time. Yeah. And in my opinion, the football club was like that. You go to the stadium, you're not always around the same people every time you go.
Yeah.
You end up chatting, you make friends, and you'll see them the next time. You have the same chat about everything, and that's how it should be. And for some reason now, you just want infighting about everything, even just the tiniest detail. Like, why is such and such on that kind of wage? One, what's that got to do with us?
Yeah.
Because it's nothing to do with us. That's to do with the club. They're the ones that make that decision. Why are we fighting about it? So yeah, Brenny has joined us. All I can see is George Graham's forehead.
Come on, Brenny. We need a few others on it. Let's get whoever's on it. Like, let's get on it. Let's have a chat, because this is mad.
It is mad. Right, we are going to try and continue with the preview, because the preview always has its own little script, and we'll try and keep with that. But why am I just seeing George Graham's head? Brenny, are you there?
Why don't we blame Trossard, Vieira, and all these lot for not moving on?
Well,
yeah, why are we not blaming the people that gave him the wages to put them on the wages instead? Yeah, instead of Bobby and other people that give out information. Let's just use our brain. I hope majority of the people that follow on here, then I presume they're over 18.
Yeah, I always do everything over.
So let's have a bit of logic here, ladies and gentlemen. This is business. No, it's not business. It's football. Football has become a business. It always has been a business.
Yeah,
we should be proud that our club is a multi-billion-pound organization, and we go for these trophies in the past few seasons. Yes, we've had a dry patch, an extremely dry patch by our history and our standards, but Arteta's brought it back to a certain level. Andrea Berta is now doing what he can. Edu, no matter what we say about Edu, he took us from a rubbish heap, and he's brought us back to some sort of standard and stature in Europe again.
Yeah.
So come on. We've got Man United tomorrow. I want to smoke these guys. I don't care about Eze. He's not wearing the red and white. Piss off. I don't give a shit if you go Spurs. Let's move on. And let's try to stay united. I don't get it.
I know, it's mad. Will Madueke and Gyökeres start tomorrow? Is there a chance? There is a chance, but I'll be surprised if Madueke starts. Only because we all know Arteta has his favourite, and I kind of expect him to stick with Martinelli, let's be honest. I hope he doesn't, because I think Madueke deserves a chance. But
I think those two should start, but if Martinelli starts, I'm cool, because it's Man United and they're gonna look to push on or something. The way Amorim's gonna play this season, I think they'll push on a bit higher. They won't get as deep.
Yeah, well, I think as far as I'm aware, Ahmad will start at right wing back as well, so he's more of an attacking player anyway. So defensively, he's a bit suspect. So hopefully Martinelli will have a good day. United have good forwards, but midfield. Oh yeah, trust me, Mohammed. When I was doing the squad list for the challenge later, I definitely noticed where their weakness is, because a lot of their teams, I could be right in their midfield for quite a while. With United, I was done within 5 seconds. seconds. It was an extremely short midfield list. You can have Szoboszlai for free. You know what, Chris? Before he went to Liverpool, I would have taken him in a heartbeat.
Yes, so would I.
There he is. Oh, that beautiful man.
Come on, Brenny.
Himself.
Get
Hello,
in there,
Bren.
Good day. Hello.
What's happening, Brenny, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. Yourselves?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was with Damos, funny enough, his family just now, but I haven't seen anything. So, yeah, I was just stuck in traffic on the way down here. So, but home now. And what have I missed?
Too many people crashing out, mate.
Yeah, just the
we was. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, we were busy today. We were with family today, and we didn't until when the event was done. We was like, "What's going on here?" So it's like, really, it's it's just yeah. I don't know what to say.
No, well, like I said, I've covered that in the first 15 minutes. So if anyone needs to watch it, go and watch it.
Sorry, I went off on one as well.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
No, that was more about Bobby and respect the sources that are giving out this information, Brenny. You know what I mean?
Well,
and I
hear you.
People like Bobby are getting disrespected, and it's his job.
And this isn't the first time.
It's not good, mate.
No, this isn't the first time, and I went mad in one of the group chats a few weeks ago. I absolutely lost it, and it's got to a point where I'm actually having a good day, and I'm thinking, you know what, I don't want to lose it today, but if this keeps on going, I'm not going to stand for it. I'm sorry, I'm not, and I'll leave voice notes.
Brent, you've got the challenge to look forward to, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, that's why Brenny's come on here, because he's going to tell me what the challenge is.
Oh, no, that'll be a surprise.
That will be a nice surprise. And Brenny, as you know, at the end of last season, I did change it to not just one but two challenges. That will be staying all season now.
Yeah.
So it's a retro and a normal challenge. So it's going to be lovely. It's going to go on. So that abusing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, he has been arrested now, I believe. Now, I do want to quickly cover something. Now, I know that everyone was not happy that it took a while for him to be escorted away, but that's because they had to get proof that it was that person before they could take that person away, because it was a lot of hearsay about who it actually was. Obviously, they then checked into it on CCTV. They then took it and then dealt with it. And obviously, also because he was a disabled football fan, obviously other things have to be considered as well. So that's why it took a little bit longer, but he was escorted. It wasn't allowed back in, and he has now been arrested as well. So
yeah, we spoke about that yesterday. Myself and Chris was on my channel yesterday in the chat. Yeah, we did bring that up. I mean, we didn't know exactly what was going to happen, but we just knew that it was actually Chris that brought it to my attention that when he was ejected from the grounds, and
yeah. I'm just going to quickly float through some of the messages. Thank you very much, Shaz. Yeah, look, as a deal is disappointing, but let's concentrate on the left wing now and then see what else we can do. I still feel we're going to be very busy up until the last day. So enjoy the stress, because it's going to be stressful. Zelda TV saying Alcanus. Alcanus is the one that's going to go to Crystal Palace. Rogers is definitely one to watch out for, because I was told that he would be someone that would be leaving Villa. I don't know where he's going, but he is someone to keep an eye on. Simmons is a technical one. Chelsea are favourites, but Munich are in there. But that also means it's an open transfer, so anything could happen with Simmons. Luke saying his Northampton lost. I apologise that your team lost to Stevenage today. Noni is not a player, so that's really hard to say. But stop fun. Yeah. Madueke is a very good player. I get what you're saying, Mohammed. But yeah, I wish we didn't fund Chelsea, but it is the way it is. And as I explained last night, Chelsea are just a very easy team to buy from. So if you want one of their players, they're pretty much going to be open. So yeah. Timmy's calling me the hand of. I promise you, I'm not the hand of Arsenal, because the thing is, when he came out with Mbeumo right at the beginning of the window, and I had to quickly come out and calm everyone down because I said no, but no one's having a go at him. So I'm just saying. Bad week for you. He's going to lose Eze to Spurs. I'm going to beat you tomorrow. Thank you, Calm. Love you too. Yeah, we should be proud we are not winning the shed. Well, no one knows what's going to happen. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to try and get on with the show very, very soon. Right. So we've done the recent meetings. Let's quickly cover the injury list. So this is the current injury list. Trossard is a slight doubt. Just because he's with the team doesn't mean he's actually going to play. I wish people would understand that. Doesn't mean he's 100% fit, so don't expect him to start, but he could be on the bench. Look, Arteta has a long-standing thing with playing players that are not 100% fit. That's fine. That's what teams do. Regarding Man United, Mazraoui is out till late August. Martinez is out till late October, and Heaven is a doubt. Right. Obviously, this is all going to be new to Ali. It's slightly. I've got to get back into the groove, but these are my 5 to watch for Man United. So there we go. They are my 5 to watch. Obviously, everyone will have their own opinions, but these are my 5. Patrick Dorgu, Brenny will know me well enough now. Fullback allegiance.
Oh yeah.
I like him as a left back. I think he's very threatening, very dangerous. I think he'll give Saka a hard day, and whoever plays at right back as well, because he does bomb forward and he whips crosses in. So Dorgu is definitely one to watch. I can't not mention Fernandes as much as I don't want to mention him sometimes. He's a pain in the butt.
He's a rat. He's a rat.
Yeah, he is. Just happens to look like one as well. But anyway, Bremo, look, everyone knows how much I love him, Bremo.
Big fan.
He's very good. And look, I think the front three that they've got now, which is why I've mentioned all 3 of them, Bremo, Cunha and Sesko, are a threatening front three. And if we're not on it tomorrow, they're going to hurt us, I'll be honest. Because Matheus Cunha, good player, threatening, obviously from the Wolves, so I know much about Cunha. But yeah, good. And Sesko, I don't think he'll start. I'll be surprised if he does. But
Has he played a game yet or not?
I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe so. So I'll be very shocked if he starts. But look, he's a dangerous striker. I think for his age, I think he's one of the best out there for his age.
Definitely. Definitely.
So yeah, that's that. Now let's get in to the next part, the battles. From the heathen sky, we don't got fight, got pride, got reason. If you wanna go, you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. See, Ali looked away at the wrong time there, because obviously I did this video at the end of last season. It was a new thing that I brought in. And obviously Ali's very much into boxing. And there's a video, boxing video in that at the end of that video, and he was looking away. He didn't even notice.
Sorry, mate. Apologies.
But no, these are the battles that I think are going
to
be ones to watch out for. Cunha against Zubimendi. Now, this is very difficult to kind of work out what they're going to do, because if they do play the front three of Cunha, Mbeumo, Fernandes, who's going to be the vocal point? You don't know.
Boylan.
Well, I don't know if he's going to start. Because they're trying to get rid of him. So,
the thing is, obviously, if you're looking at pre-season, he has been starting, right?
He has,
coming off or whatever.
Yeah, it's honestly, this one's the hardest one for me to do, because I honestly don't know how they're going to line up against us. So this is why I've kind of done some interesting, weird battles, because I've gone with Bremo versus Gabriel, because they've both got that big physicality. I expect them to target each other. Cunha is one of those pain in the people that drop back really deep to get the ball. So that's why I've put Zubimendi, because I feel he'll drop back, and that means Zubimendi needs to be on top of his game.
Yeah.
I have gone with Ahmad against Martinelli because I have mentioned I do think he'll play right wing back. I might be wrong, but that's what my theory is. And that obviously against Martinelli. Dorgu against Saka, for obvious reasons. Dorgu is a very good left wing back, but he's going to have to be up against it against Saka. And finally, I'll explain the final one in a minute. Yoro against Gyökeres. I do expect Gyökeres to start. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. I think Arteta will definitely take an L if he doesn't start Gyökeres. Yoro is the one I think will be, like, because he's pacier. He's got more speed about him. I think I know De Ligt will obviously start, but I don't imagine De Ligt against Gyökeres. I think that's a non-starter when it comes to pace. Now, obviously, for the new rule changes regarding corners and players getting too close to certain people, I have put Ben White against Onana.
Benjamin, come on.
I do really think that is a battle to watch out for, because
he'll
I've got a feeling
he'll be picking at his Velcro,
yeah,
mate.
I still think he'll do something to wind him up. So I still think that is definitely worth a mention. Now, normally, obviously, the next part is normally the stats. Now, obviously, I don't feel that's fair because everyone's stats are 0 because no one's played. So I will wait until do that until September when teams have played a bit, and then I'll do the stats. So we will move on to some starting lineups. And Brenny, I hope you're getting your ratings ready, mate, because you're back to it again. And Ali, all you got to do is rate the team that comes up. Obviously, we'll do one of
No
each.
worries, yeah.
And then we'll go through it. All I will say, if Angie is watching, because I've not seen who's in the comments yet, I'm sure Angie is loving all these videos and templates that I'm doing, because Gyökeres isn't around most of them, so she's going to be loving it. Anyway, there are new colour changes, obviously, because we've got new kits, so all the colours have been changed as well. So, Brenny, I'm going to start with you. So the first lineup that I was given was Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Kelly, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Gyökeres. What will you rate that out of 10 if that starts tomorrow?
Strong lineup.
These are quite tough.
Yeah, they are tough. I mean, Martinelli with his patchy form, he wouldn't be starting, in my opinion, tomorrow. But nevertheless, it is strong. I'm going to give this an 8.
An 8. Okay, before I ask Addy for the next team, I'm just going to ask you, Brenny, who would you start then? If you're not going to start Martinelli, who would you start?
Come on, Brenny.
I would start. I said this. I was saying to Damos a little while ago, I'd actually start Madueke on the left.
Thank you. Yes.
He'd be the one for me. And you know what? If that happens tomorrow, all Gabriel Martinelli say, well, listen, if I'm still here for now, so that gives me even more, more reason to fight for my place, because when you tend to, when you play week, like last season when he was playing week in, week out most of the time, and there was that, and complacency sets in. Even with the best of players, I find that complacency sets in. But if you've got competition, normally you'll get improved performances.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I just wanted to hear your theory on it. Anyway, Ali, you've got the next team. So it's Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and, well, in there it's actually Martinelli. I've missed an eye out. Gyökeres. What are you going to give that a rating if that starts tomorrow?
Well, when it comes to ratings and stuff like that, just in general, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to give me to get a 10 out of 10 out of me anyway. But
good,
I would say that is my starting lineup apart from Martinelli and Madueke in. So I'll give that a 9. 8,
Same.
9 out of 10.
Same here.
Because obviously, for me, yes, that's the lineup. But obviously, I don't know if we're going to go into it in terms of tactics and how we're going to potentially play against the 3-5-2, in my opinion, which Man United will play.
We kind of
We can skim over it.
Yeah, we kind of skim over it. The main focus, obviously, we do the stats and we talk about the teams and how they're playing. Obviously, that's a bit difficult with no one's played yet.
Yeah.
But we kind of leave the main focus for the challenge, because the challenge is the fun part.
Okay.
We kind of relax. We kind of like the night before the football, let's just have a chill. So we do a bit of information, but the challenge is the fun part. You'll see, Ali. You'll love it. You'll fall in love with it. I promise. It's either that or we should start putting his hair out.
One thing I will say out of these two teams, right, that we've got,
Yeah,
I'm happy. We listen. A lot of people again in the chats and so on, TL, Twitter line, all this nonsense. This is proving already, because I'm sure we're going to go through a few more.
Oh yes.
Boys, either shut me down or back it up. This is proving to me that we've actually got a solid squad here.
Yeah.
Ben White, Timber, Calafiori, MLS. The midfield is the midfield. And then obviously the attack is the attack, but we've got Mazweke in there. We've got Anwanyeri that we could potentially. I won't say too much, but yeah.
I'm concerned about the left back, though. I'm concerned about the left back.
Yeah, as you know, Brent, I've been banging on about left back all summer.
What, to buy one or for tomorrow's game?
I know, to buy one. Not for tomorrow.
Okay, that's a different conversation.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, cool.
I need one as well. I'm
just worried. If you know what, if Calafiori can stay fit all season, I'm happy. At least you could rotate him and Lewis Skelly. But
I second that.
But I'm just worried that he will break down at some point. Hopefully not tomorrow, but
no, I agree.
Yeah, let's just get through tomorrow's game.
Let's get on to the next two.
Nice, the new kits.
I know the new kits. They don't half change the colour schemes. I tell you, it's beautiful. The next team is we've got Raya White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Madueke. We're giving that one rating.
Come on.
Are you watching the footy?
No. You know what it is? I'm looking at it here. I've actually the screen. I mean, sorry, it's us right now. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the team.
Oh,
because I'm not using. I'm not using my laptop because I've literally come in through the door. So
okay. Sorry, mate.
I mean, but that is. Oof. Well, there's no Timber. I would rather have Timber than White. But you know what? Timber and White don't matter. That's a 9.
All right.
That is strong.
Alex, you get the next team. You get Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Madueke, and Gyökeres.
8 out of 10. Stroke 9. 8 stroke 9, yeah.
Whoa.
I want Calafiori in that starting lineup, man.
Oh, okay.
Because I love Lewis Skelly, and he needs a place in a team somewhere. But for this game, and I'm also rating these lineups with the matchups that you suggested earlier. And for me, I just feel like Calafiori pushing their wing back is going to be crucial, and that will give us an overload into midfield, and then that's going to allow Gyökeres and Saka to exploit their back three, because I think they're going to go with the back three, and they'll sit in as a 5 and try to break. But we normally do well against a back three-man centre back option, in my opinion.
Fingers crossed. From what I've been told, Luke Shaw's meant to be one of the ones in the back three, so that's always a positive as well for me. Right, so the next two, Ali, try not to stress when it comes to the one that's going to come up in a minute for you.
No worries, we're good.
Someone's thrown a curveball. There's always
come on. Let's have a
look. Why?
Anyway, but. Brenny, you get
this all right. Raya's still in goal. We're good.
Brenny, you've got Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Madueke, and Gyökeres.
Yeah, that for me.
This is showing our squad.
That's
good.
9. It is. That's 9.
Awesome. Right. The curveball
Come on,
one.
give it to me.
Look, I get where they're coming from. It's obviously the Martinelli issue. I get it. Totally get it. Right. So, Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz on the right, Saka on the left, Gyökeres up front. Ali, what do you make of that?
Do you know what? I'm with Havertz. I'm one of those fans where I'm willing for him to keep scoring and getting as many assists as he can. He can be very frustrating, obviously, with his finishing, but I think he's a very valuable member of our squad for this season in terms of GA and off the bench or starting. But I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I don't think there's enough power in the front with Havertz there.
Okay.
Off the ball. Listen, he runs a lot. I don't know. I just want to see a bit more directness. I want my because Havertz. That's not a center. He's not playing centrally there. He's going to be playing out wide. Unless we're playing 2 up front here.
Yeah.
Is this what the person might be saying here? And then we got Ben White and Calafiori overlapping in a 4-4-2 and a 4-4-1-1.
Yeah.
Maybe in it 7.5. I don't know. Do we do halves or is it just full numbers?
Oh, no halves. No.
Oh,
no.
7
Rennie,
then.
Rennie knows this. No
Sorry,
halves
Ben.
allowed here.
Listen, hey Ali, we don't even do thirds. So yeah, no.
7 out of 10.
And
that is purely down to, I think that having White and again, it's a different style of football, right?
Yeah.
If we're going to play Ben White and Calafiori, that's a lot of overlapping. There's a lot of touchline play, allowing Havertz then to get into the flood into the midfield and drop into that space, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe, I know he's not Dennis Bergkamp, but try to feed those balls through to a Gyökeres and a Saka who'll be a little bit more narrow.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. I get it, but against Manchester United on the break, we need a Timber or a Skelly.
Yeah.
We need one of those wing back positions to be solid.
No, I agree. It's obviously, just someone just wanted to do a curveball.
Yeah, it's wicked. I like it. So that type of lineup, Burnley at home.
Yeah.
And I want 5 goals.
Big up to Dean. I'll tell you again, Bobby. Well, I will definitely disagree on that one, but I do get your worry. But there's still plenty of time. I'm not stressed at all at the moment.
The question I want to ask Dean then is, thank you for the comment, and please carry on commenting after this question I give you. At the beginning of the window, how many players did you think Arsenal would sign? Because again, it sounds very negative. Were you one of those type of fans that thought we would end up getting 3 or 4? Because Bobby said 7 from the start. We're at 6. So where are we at, boys and girls?
I know. It's we're all meant to support each other through the hard times, the good times, the bad times, and it doesn't feel like that anymore. Brenny went to the Highbury the very same time as me, 80s, 90s, and it was like a family. And it's becoming. Oh, and I'm not just saying this is Arsenal. This is all football clubs are becoming less like a family now. They're just infighting for whatever small reason.
Look what's going to happen tomorrow at Old Trafford. The boys and girls that go to the game in the away stand, they're going to be talking about Eze rather than the game.
Probably.
What is that all about? I don't get it.
Oh, Temmie's back. 5 not to watch.
What up, Temmie?
Sanford City captain, the Conga. Temmie, you're
please.
Back.
Galiba.
Big up to Zelda's TV saying Ekatike looks a good strike. He is good. He's still raw. He definitely needs to learn still.
He's talented. He's a talented player.
So
it definitely needs a little bit of polishing still.
For sure.
Yeah, 100% he is. Colm saying will be a Cunha false 9 if Sessegnon doesn't start. Yeah, that's
good shout.
respect.
Very good shout.
So your last one is a traffic cone versus Whites. Thanks, Cole. Sorry, do not rate. No, I don't think anyone. Angie is here. I had a feeling you would be, Angie. I hope you're enjoying.
Yes, Angie.
Yeah, Angie.
You know, I have specifically chosen Calafiori for you as well, because I know you've got a thing for Calafiori as well as Gyökeres. So.
I was about to say Gyökeres.
Yeah, I have chosen pictures just for you, Ange. My team.
Hey, Galiba. Galiba's back.
I know Galiba's back. Calafiori, super do Rice, Saka.
Oh my god!
See, the thing is, Timmy,
that is
same perfect with Odegaard now.
That's funny.
It's like Scooby Doo.
Exactly.
Benedetti.
Oh,
yes, there is definite truth in it. Will it come to the end of the window? I can't guarantee you that, but it doesn't really matter because we can do a pre-agreement if that is the case. It's a very small fee, so it really is not something to be losing your heads over. The reason that I don't think it's a good idea pumping it out there right now is because obviously we have not dealt with the attack yet. So there's a good reason not to talk about certain positions because it's just not a good time to do it. Chris is going with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Zuma, Mendy, Rice, Lewis, Skelly in midfield, Saka. Yeah, that's a good team, Chris.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, geez. He's back with his alternative team as well. Tommy Fu holding is at Colorado Rapids now.
Rapids.
Oh, jeez.
Zinchenko captain, blimey.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
See, this is why Ali, we do this as a comedy show more than it is a serious show.
Where's Stepanos?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a good point. Where's Stefanos?
Yeah.
I need Stefanos back. This is why we don't do this seriously. We just have a good giggle and just enjoy the show as we go. Right. Don't have all the stats to back this, but on eye test, Martinelli intends to have a fairly decent game. That is very true, actually, Chike, who's watching on X. That is very, very true. Martinelli does tend to improve when
exactly, because he makes those overlapping runs, and that's why Brendan wants him fit.
Yeah. So, I totally agree. Outside. But I'll be honest, Martinelli really does need to have a good season if he wants a career at Arsenal, because if not, he's getting.
Does he deserve, boys? Does he deserve to start tomorrow as like a here you go?
No, he doesn't.
Clean slate, one game. It's Man United. You normally score against big teams. They're going to give us a bit of space. And if it's not happening after 55, 60 minutes, you bring on Madueke.
Can you trust Arteta to trust that 55, 60 minute situation? Because he's not very good with subs.
This is the problem. He needs to evolve on that. Otherwise, he'll be sacked just because of those. If you're reacting too late and you're trying to win the league, then you're digging your own grave, aren't you, really?
Oh, 100%. Really important game. To set the precedent and show that we mean business, given City and Liverpool got their results. Look, we all knew that our game was the hardest of the weekend. Let's be honest. It's still United. You can all do whatever you want.
Man United are a good side at home. We've beaten them twice in 20 years at Old Trafford. Like, what are we doing here?
More than that, but I just want to.
I'm talking about in the league. In the league.
Yeah, in the league, it's more than that.
Is it twice? Oh, is it?
Yeah. You mean in 20 years? It's 3 times. 3 times.
Sorry, I missed that one. I had got a typo. I put 3.
Yeah, and we did. Yeah, but we have. I mean, we have beaten them in even
FA Cups.
FA Cup. That was still a good win that day. Yeah, Monreal and well, I still talk about it because we went on to win the FA Cup that season.
Of course.
Yeah.
But the reason I said that, Brenny, is because obviously it's a difficult ground for Arsenal to go to and win. And
even if United are so poor, form goes out the window.
Oh yeah. This is a proper
in recent seasons.
Rashford debut when I think it was 3-2. They beat us.
Remember? To say that was poor. I mean, I thought I fancied us to win that day.
Yeah. Chris saying here, Martinez's strengths is running in between. Yeah, I totally agree. So something needs to be looked at what's happened with Martinez, because it has been a severe drop.
To be honest, against against Bilbao or Athletic Club, however you want to describe them as a club, he was making those 9 runs because Gyökeres was going out to the left, and then Calafiori was creating the width, and then he was coming into that 9 position.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Could that be the same tomorrow? God knows.
Let's hope so. I'm partly looking forward to doing the watch along, because I've not watched a game as a watch along for a long time. But it's one of those. Big up to Michael. Evening, all disappointed about Eze Amber. Just hope we're still active. We are very active, so I'm not concerned in the slightest. Everyone should out. It's opening weekend. Let's just see. Yeah, exactly. It's literally.
Sorry to go back to the Eze thing, Bobby, quickly. If he's gone back into Amber,
yes,
the way everyone's reacting is to go on to a red.
No, I said it's amber.
So what's the reason for it to be gone from a green to an amber rather than straight to red?
It happened at midnight last night. Literally at midnight. So I believe, because I obviously wasn't told this, that there was when I don't know if you were around then, Ali, but Gumser asked about, is there a certain date where you have an agreement where it gets to a certain date and then that agreement is null and void. It happened with Semenyo. Semenyo, we had an agreement with a certain time, and then all of a sudden his new contract was announced. Weirdly, that news is coming out again today, which is funny. But yeah, it's one of those, and I wasn't aware of this. Now, it's a funny time to do it, especially when that was the release clause end, which was yesterday. Literally ended last night, midnight. Yeah, and that's literally when it turned from green to amber for Arsenal. So that's obviously what Arsenal have decided to do. Now, does it mean we just let Tottenham get him? At the moment, they're definitely front runners, but it's not red, which is a positive. That's how I look at the positive. It is interesting. So the next, for me, 24 to 48 hours is going to be interesting to see what we decide to do. We could go back in. We shall see.
And if we do, I presume it'll be after Sunday, 6 p.m. onwards, after the Premier League.
Yes, it definitely won't be. Yeah, because Arteta doesn't like disruption around the match.
And rightly so.
Rightly so. So Tottenham have really got to get the rush on, really. Oh, crikey. Just decided to throw my headphones on the floor, which is very helpful. Right, let's get into the best part of the show, as we always know.
Go on, Brenny.
All right, let's start. All right, for people that are new to this, and obviously Ali is.
Oh my God.
Arsenal 5 from the opposition. No unavailable players can be chosen. One defender, one forward from the opposition must be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. So what we'll do, because this is Ali's first time, Bren, we'll let you do 3 and let Ali do 2, just so he can get used to it. Because he will be doing these more often, because I'm sure he'll fall in love with it.
Never good.
Formation.
Just wait to get the retro challenge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the retro. Well, the retro ones for me is easier. I think this one's a bit harder personally. But formation of the home team is always selected. So it is Man United's 3 at the back, 2 wing backs, 2 midfielders, 2 attacking midfielders, and a striker. And no former players, present squad only. For people, because Nick did suggest this last season, and I have done it since, you do now have the squad lists for Man United to help you. So when we go through the Man United players, you can go through it. These are the ones that you can pick. I haven't tricked you. I haven't put any injured players in there. They're all players that you can pick from.
Yeah, serious.
And for some reason, there's 2 Maguires. I've decided to put another Maguire in there. One of them is obviously his brother. That's also a footballer, but no. Brenny, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
Just because Ali's new to this. So,
Ali, watch out for the Bobby Boobies.
The Bobby's boobies. What do you want about this? That's a different show, lad.
No. It's not. No, this is the one. You'll see. If you, I'm gonna. You know what, Bobby? I'm gonna tell you this, right? If you pick, you pick a player and for Bobby, he doesn't approve of that player, even if you might. You're going to hear a different tune, and when you hear that tune, it's like, oh dear, it's not the
God.
player Bobby likes.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you see how Bobby wasn't going to say anything there, but nah, man, I'm going to save you. You know what I mean? I've got come on, time, you know.
Thank you very much.
Right. Brent, I might just do the altar foul just now, just because of Brenny's attitude.
Please do, so I'm not in
I
shock.
didn't want to
When...
even caught out, you know what I mean? And then we lost that. I didn't want it because then he'd be thinking, what's going on here?
Exactly.
You know.
Right, Brent.
Here we go.
Best player.
Right.
2-6.
Woo. Now we're gonna and always 5 from the opposition.
Yeah,
So
do the opposition first because it's just easier.
So whatever you do, don't choose Onana because then it'd be game over already.
Oh well, everyone should know who Onana's.
So what? So how's this work? So we're picking 11.
Yep.
6
and then
Arsenal,
I
5
So
Man United.
5
and then what
and
is it like
6
a point
Arsenal.
system?
No, it's but as long as you follow the third one, because I got caught out once last season with the third one with 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition.
Okay.
I got carried away doing a retro challenge, thinking, yeah, I've got my perfect team, and then I heard that tune. I'm like, what's going on here? What have I done? So yeah.
I need to get
I do
this.
state the rules very clearly.
I'm getting the old notepad out here.
No, it's fine, mate. Honestly, you do whatever you need to do. I do not try and trick anyone, Brenny.
Yeah, no, you don't. But it's funny because I'm looking at United players now, and I'm like looking at this squad now, and I'm like I'm going to be really upset if we don't beat these lot tomorrow.
No, if both teams play to their potential, we will be winning this game.
We should do, mate. We should do. Okay. First one.
Bloody hell.
It is a tough one. I don't know. Actually, you know what?
Go for Onana.
No. Big game over. We're going to go with the darts player, Luke Humphrey's Portuguese cousin, Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, cool. Fernandes. Right. Ali?
But I think he's a player.
Who's your first United player?
My first Manchester United player is going to be... So if I pick that position, just say, for example, I pick a Man United right winger, then obviously that's gone for the Arsenal, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Plums. All right. Sugar, man. This is a lot harder than you think. Let's go for... Oh, do I go for a defender for Man United? Oh, they're average, man. Midfielders. God. I'm going to go, because we'll be here all night otherwise. Let's go Cunha.
Okay. You're going to put him as the striker or the other AM?
Left wing.
Okay, don't forget this is the...
Are we doing it in a 3-5-2?
Yeah, so it's Man United's formation. So it is right wing back, centre back, left wing back,
understood,
2 DMs,
understood.
2 attacking midfielders.
So if we're playing a 3-5-2, 3-5-2, let's go for Ahmad. Left wing back.
Left wing back, okay.
Can we change it once we've picked them in terms of what position they play?
No.
Once you select player, you cannot swap him.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, left wing back. Let's go. Why not?
Okay.
I don't want him there. I want an Arsenal player there. But yeah.
Okay. Bren.
Okay. We'll go Delict. Centre back.
Delict. Okay.
Ahmad.
Ali.
Don't go with Dallo because 2 years ago, after 2 years ago, he's still sliding out the Emirates.
Yeah, that was good.
Don't go for him. You won't be able to find him.
Yeah. Let's go for.
You know what I mean? I think he's in Essex by now.
Let's go. Reverse psychology. Let's go for Euro. I hope he has a stinker.
Now that's something Temi would probably do.
Yeah, I'm a bit. Yeah, Lenny Euro centre back because it's 3 at the back, right?
Okay. So Brenny, final choice for United.
Okay. And you say it's a 3-5-2.
Yes.
So one of them will have to be. So we've got the two forwards. Okay. Well, one's going to have to be Sesko.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking about that, but I weren't too sure.
You want to do Sesko, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Not happened yet, Bren. Not happened yet. Right, goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, Ali. I'm going to guess you're going to go with Raya.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Brent, you're going to get right wing back. So
right wing back.
Timber.
That's going to be Timber.
Timber.
Oh,
we've got
you
one more
boys.
centre back, Ali.
Oh,
who are you picking
lovely.
out, Saliba or Gabriel?
I'm gonna go for my team that I've got here so far. I'm gonna go for Big Gabby.
Yeah, that's who I would have gone with.
Okay, we're going to go with Brenny for one of the holding midfielders.
Okay, it's going to be Declan Rice.
Oh,
Rice. Ali, you're going to go for Subi for the other one?
yes, sir. You know me well.
We've got one more player. Now, I am going to allow you. Who is it? It's Brenny's turn, isn't it? So you can either go for another striker. If you want to go for another attacking midfielder, it's your choice. I will be a little bit versatile on this one.
3-5-2.
So, Bren, it's up to you. If you want to go for Gyökeres, I won't knock you for it. That's absolutely fine. But if you want to go for Odegaard or whoever,
no, I'll go. It's a 3-5-2. It's kind of like us years ago when we went with Aubameyang and Lacazette.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Gyökeres.
Okay. So this is the team that Brenny and Ali have chosen. You've got Raya, Timber, De Ligt, Yoro, Gabriel, Ahmad, Rice, Zubimendi, Fernandez, Gyökeres, Sesko. I feel that the highest score you can get for this is probably a 9. I can't see a 10 in there, if I'm honest. And I'll be honest, it's good, but I'm going to have to go with an 8. The reason I'm going to go for an 8 is because Ahmad is left wing back. I feel that is not a strength.
That was his.
This not Ali. It's not your fault. Obviously, it's your first time. You'll learn as you go along with these. That I am very picky.
Fair, I'm expecting him like if you're a Man United fan, he's going to give you that offensive potential, isn't he?
Yeah. But I when it comes to left wing backs, as Brenny knows, I am very defensive minded. I don't think he's defensive enough, but you're not going to get auto-fouled for it. So that's the best thing. Right. You are up against 2 people, as always, as Brenny knows. We'll start with Max. Now, Max has gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Yoro, Dorgu, Rice, Ugarte, Fernandez, Mbremo, and Gyökeres. Now, this is better, you see, because it's got left wing back. That's a 9. That's a very good team. I like that. Rice Ugarte. I won't ever let anyone knock Ugarte. I think he's been fantastic, but people don't like him for whatever reason. That's fine. Joel has gone with Raya, White, De Ligt, Yoro, Gabriel, Calafiori, Casemiro, Rice, Fernandez, Odegaard, Sesko. I don't rate Casemiro anymore, but I'm not going to auto-foul Joel because of it. I'm going to just mark it down to 8. There's not the quality there anymore in Casemiro, in my opinion.
His legs
yeah, he's gone. So that is an 8. Let's check the comments before we do anything else, because I know some people like to pay the challenge themselves. Let's have a look. I think Chris has had a go. Breaking news: Tottenham and Crystal Palace agree a fee for Eze. It's amazing it happened after the midnight last night, but hey ho. There we go. Chris has gone with Raya, Timber, Yoro, Delict, Gabriel, Dorgu as left wing back, Rice, Fernandez, Saka, Jokeres, and Bremo. Ooh. I. I'm not going to auto foul, Chris. You know I'm not like that. But Saka, I don't know where Saka would play in that team.
Yeah, no, that's not balanced at all.
No. So I'm gonna mark that down.
Sorry, Chris.
No, I'm going to mark that down to 8 as well, just because I don't understand the Saka bit. Everyone eats their own. Oh, I've just seen him. He thought it was 3-4-3.
Right.
Yeah, that makes more sense now because I was trying to work out how all those players get into that line. I was thinking, who's holding back then? But yeah, that makes more sense. That's absolutely fine. Right, now it's the fun one. This one I enjoy more. But let's do the retro. As you know, for some reason, I don't know if the video played for everybody watching on YouTube, but it doesn't play automatically for me. It's kind of annoying. The rules are for the retro: choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition, any player from the squad list. So what you'll see, Ali, is a squad list. This is from a match that I have specifically chosen in the history of Man United versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
No one knows until I've put it up there. Brenny never gets told, so no one has preempt.
It's normally one we've drawn or lost.
Funny enough, it is again today.
Oh no!
It's not even 98, you know. 98 for
one defender, one midfielder, one forward from the opposition still has to be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Formation of the home team is always selected, and it is still the same formation that we've just used.
It's not even. It's never a 4-4-2. You see, it's never 4-4-2 back in the day.
That is
it's 3-5-2 again.
Yeah.
It's never 4-4-2 like it was back in the day.
And this is the game I have chosen. 13th of December 2010, we lost 1-0 to Man United. Park scored the goal. Now, you ready for the teams, people? Are you ready, Brenny? I know you're looking forward to it. I can see the excitement in his face.
This is when we had the season.
Wow.
Right, I'm going to go through the teams. Man United's was Van der Sar, Raphael, Evra, Ferdinand, Vidic, Anderson, Fletcher, Carrick, Park, Nani, Rooney. On the subs bench was Kuszak, Brown, Smalling, Gibbs, Obertan, Berbatov, and Hernandez. For Arsenal, it was Szczesny in goal, Sagna, Clichy, Koscielny, Squillaci,
Go on, the legend.
Rosicki, Nasri, Arshavin, Shamak. On the subs bench was Fabianski, Giroud, Fabregas, Denilson, Walcott, Bentner, and Van Persie.
Yeah, I didn't get why Fabregas was on the bench that day.
Well, it's right. You can pick them, so it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Don't forget, you can pick whoever you want. You can pick anybody. That's why I used to be really mean. I used to be really mean and only pick people that actually played in the game. But now I've changed it, and now you can pick anyone from the subs bench. So I'm being nicer now, aren't I, Brent?
Just a little bit. Yeah,
just a little bit. Right, Brent. Do you want to start with United first again?
Yeah,
it'd be easier. Yeah. Well, who's your first player, mate?
Well, it's got to be the one and only Edwin van der Sar in goal. I mean, best goalkeeper performance I ever saw at Highbury 2003 when he was in Fulham. 0-0 in our invincible season.
Oh yes, that was amazing.
He was incredible. We did everything that day, and he was putting on a goalkeeping clinic.
He is a very good goalie. Ali, your first Man United player from that squad, please.
Oh, any position I can pick, right?
For now, yes. Obviously, Brenny will keep an eye on the rules.
Yeah.
No worries. Man United player, Rio Ferdinand.
Okay, cool. Brenny?
Yeah, this is still 3 centre halves, isn't it?
Yep, 3 centre halves.
Okay, going to... It's got to be Wayne Rooney, innit?
Okay, how would you like to put him? Because with the 3-5-2, I'm quite happy to put as like a number 10. You don't have to have two strikers. It's your choice.
Yeah,
I will be a bit flexible on that.
Yeah, he can play. You see, because I'd like to get Arshavin and you know what, Van Persie was quality as well. So yeah, Rooney can play in the number 10.
Okay, cool. Ali, your player, please.
Man United player.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we should go for another striker. Michael Carrick.
Okay.
That's what I would have gone with.
Underrated he was.
Very.
Yeah.
As a 6, I'm going to have him as a 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. I kind of roughly guess where people put them anyway. Bren, your final player, please, mate.
Now we've got a forward, we've got a midfielder, we've got a defender. So we've got to go with Vidic.
Someone noticed the problem. All I will say is the teams that you'll see come up in a minute didn't notice the problem.
Don't tell me they put Scalacci in there, for God's sake.
Yes, we'll get onto that in a minute.
That's right. We need to
They didn't notice the problem. That's the problem because I give them one chance to do it as well, and that is it. They don't get too long. And they didn't notice the problem until they did. Right. So right wing back, Ali.
Right wing.
Right wing back. So,
Arsenal, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one and only Sanya, mate.
It's got to be.
Obviously, I'll pick Brenny's choice already because I know he's going to pick Shuru. Yeah, is that right?
Okay. What?
Koscielny, I'm guessing. Yeah.
It's got to be Koscielny. Yeah.
I was just making sure it wasn't Giroud that was on the bench because I know how much you love him.
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, he's a top guy. He's
a top bloke. Yeah.
He's
a defender.
Yeah. Bad position and everything, but he was one of the last players I met who, like years ago when players would talk to you in the street.
Yeah.
He's one of those that would talk to you in the street.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm glad to hear that.
He's
a good guy.
You have a lot because obviously I live where I live, and you have that with Wolves players. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
Right. So we have got left wing back. So, I can only see Clichy, so I'm guessing that's where
you're Another guy I met, myself, Dave Moss, we met him a few years back with our cousins. He's a top guy as well. And then he went to Man City.
I just need to confirm, Ali. Clichy is your choice, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll just obviously try and help you a little bit, but obviously I need you to confirm it because just in case you do a curveball with me as well.
Oh no,
who knows? Never knows.
I need to. I would, if I'd done that, I'd retire before I started.
Brenny, another DM to go alongside Carrick.
Ooh,
it's another DM. Oh, that's an easy one. And I liked him as well. We'll go for Alex Song.
You're my boy.
Better than the Nielsen. Oh.
Right, it's up to you how you want to play this now, because obviously we've got two more players. Obviously, we need a striker. You can go for an attacking midfielder. You can go for a wing if you want. I am quite flexible when it comes to these because obviously I am kind of shoehorning you into like formations. So it's your choice next, Ali. You want to go for the striker?
Yeah, is that all right, Brenny?
Of course it is.
So he's going to go with Bentner. Okay, cool.
Blimey. For that, the header he got scored against Spurs after 10 seconds of coming on. Van Persie,
Van Persie.
Van Persie.
Okay, so Bren, I've kind of given you a free roam now, so you can do what
Brenny,
you want.
You can get your man, the one you want in there now.
Yeah, if you want to go with Arshavin, that's up to you.
Check the bench as well, Brenny.
That's the hold on. That's one of the midfielders, isn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, I'll be quite flexible on this. I'm not going to shoehorn him into a position that doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, but
need
he's
to.
a creative player. He could have played in that
He
position.
is, you know what? He is a creative player. Rizicchia, Love, Nasri, Wilshere. If I'm
Check
if
the
I'm going to have
bench.
someone in midfield, it's all about one person, and I've got to go with Cesc Fabregas.
Come on,
Okay.
get in there. That's
I've got to go with
man.
Fabregas.
Okay. Right. I feel now you can disagree if you want, but I feel there's no 10 out of 10 if you look at both teams. I don't think there's a 10 out of 10 for creating a team out of this. I feel a 9 is a max, mainly because of Arsenal's team is pretty weak.
Yeah. You know what? If it was 23 years ago, I would have said, yeah, it would have been a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but no, I think this is
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, I think this is a 9 max. So I'll be honest, because going through your team now, Van der Sar,
We've
Sagna,
won that,
Ferdinand,
surely.
Vidic, Koscielny,
Yeah,
Clichy,
being travesty.
Carrick,
Yeah, no.
Fabregas, Rooney, Van Persie. How can I not give that a 9? So well done, guys. It's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But you are up against 2 people.
We don't win, Ali. We're taking this to the FA, man. We're gonna,
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah. Well,
You are up
not
against
good
2
enough, mate.
people, but for some reason I've only put 1 person up. Now I know there is another person, so hang on. I need to work out why that's not happened. Hang on. Give me 2 secs, because I know someone else going to be another team.
While you're doing that, I'm
Yes,
looking
mate.
at this team and I'm like, this it's got Scalacci in it, so it can't win.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything with Scalacci in it's got to be a 6 or a 7.
Right, so I'm going to have to go through Tim's team because I have got it on paper. So Tim has gone with Van der Sar, Sagna, Vidic, Ferdinand, Koscielny, Clichy, Fabregas, Carrick, Nasri, Rooney, Van Persie.
Oh,
Would you agree that's a 9 as well?
That's similar to ours, apart from Song, right?
Yeah,
that's
quality team.
that is mine. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so well done
Well,
to
it's
Tim.
not as physical as ours, is it?
No.
Song gives us that physicality and technical ability. I'm joking.
But now we get to talk about Jason. Now, Jason has played this before. I know he knows how to play it.
Is this the one on the screen?
Yeah, so Jason's team is Van der Sar, Sagna, Vidic, Koscielny, Squillaci, Evra, Carrick, Fabregas, Rooney, Rosicki, which I'll be honest, I love the fact that Rosicki's in there.
Quality player.
But Granny's not going to be shocked. No one's going to be shocked. Why on earth is Squillaci in it? So here we go.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no.
Just no. just no. No. You can't be doing that to me. No.
Good Lord.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know he'd help, in all fairness. I'll be honest. That is just awful. Right, Chris, good on you for having a go, because I'm sure you would have been about 10? About 10? Yeah, something like that, but at this time. Van der Sar, Sagna, Ferdinand, Vidic, Koscielny, Clichy, Song, Carrick. Yeah, beautiful. 9. Well done, mate. Right, Hernandez, but hate him again. Well, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Every time. Yeah, I know, but I kind of have to ignore the hatred I have for some of the players that used to play for us, because I've had to. But yeah. Right, let's talk about predictions for tomorrow. Score predictions. Ali, I'm going to come to you first. What's your score prediction for tomorrow?
2-1 Arsenal.
Oh, wasn't even thinking there. 2-1, that confident.
2-1. I would ideally.
You're going to go with goal scorers as well?
2-1 Arsenal. Why not? Let's go. Saka and Gyökeres.
Oh, Saka and Gyökeres.
Just for a bit of fun. Why not? Debut game, gets the mask out, shuts the stadium down, walks out.
Can I just add a bit of fun for this? The goal scored for Man United will be Sesko.
And imagine, right? We're 1-0 up, he scores, and then Gyökeres scores with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, imagine it. I've just seen Chike going for 1-0 with Havertz scoring. I'll take that all day long.
Oh, for sure.
Mohamed 4-1.
Go on, Mo. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Temi doing Temi things. I'm not worried about it because I'm used me. I've done Temi
So
for a
might-
long time now.
Oh, yeah.
4-0 defeat, Sesko hat-trick, late Saliba own goal, and a red card. Thank you, Tem.
Wow.
Keep it up. We all
Let's
know what
reverse
Tem
that.
does. We all know what Tem does on this. Bren, what's yours, mate?
2-1 as well.
Oh,
2-1. Yeah.
goal scorers? Go on, let's have a bit of fun.
Goal scorers.
Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard in midfield, I guess. And then Big Gabby's
Well,
back, I guess.
I would say Saka penalty.
Ooh.
I think we get a penny at Old Trafford. I think we will. And the winning goal, because I think it'd be a scrappy affair. I'm going Gabriel from a set piece.
Why not? That would be amazing. But there are rumours that Gyökeres might be taking the penalties as of tomorrow.
Well, if that's
I don't know
the
if that's true or not. I don't know.
you know, either way, it's all good. And just quickly, I just had a couple of WhatsApps. Couple of friends of mine, dire gooners. One I was told. Sorry, I was asked, is Eze going to Spurs? And then another one was, yep, I told you Eze's going to Spurs.
Okay.
That's what I just got.
Yeah, it's entertaining. I love the fact that people say, "Told you." Really, no one knows. I know there was a person I actually highly respect on X, in all fairness, but he was like saying back in, I think it was April, March time, it's going to be Gyökeres. It's going to be Gyökeres. I guarantee it's going to be Gyökeres. At no point was it ever going to be Gyökeres back then. But it's good to keep going with the same confidence of what you think. But
yeah.
No,
I mean, PB. You know why as well? Certain people have been saying this as well. You've probably seen it on socials, but they're basically saying it's because it's not worth it, because there's no way that Martin Odegaard, being a club captain, would be dropped for Eze, or Eze would be starting more games than Odegaard. That's basically why they're saying it's more likely he'd be going to Spurs, and it would make sense.
Right. Right. Okay. I've got no words to that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that for me, I think for me, it's all about squad rotation. He'd be an important player for us anyway.
No facts. It's like what we're going to pay, God willing, 60+ games this season, get some finals, win some trophies. Everyone's going to play 20, 30 games, right?
Yeah.
I think so, isn't it?
Telling me Kepa's come in just to be a number 2. Of course he has. Of course.
That's a fact.
Calafiori and Lewis Skelly, who's got that role? Because according to the person that's just said this about Odegaard, we're just going to have a first 11, and then occasionally, like, what's going to happen between Gyökeres and Havertz?
This is the like. If you're going to believe, like, listen, Arteta is very good at manipulating the media, how he says things.
Yes.
Very intelligent young man, but he wants 2 players in. Well, Berta said he wants to give him 2 players in each position, and if we quickly go through our squad for tomorrow and what we've got available, lads, we've got Raya Kepa, Calafiori, Skelly, left backs. We've got Big Gabby, Kivior. We've got Saliba, Mosquera. And then we've got Ben White, Timber. Okay, so that's all covered. Midfield, please help me if I get somebody. We've got Rice and Zubimendi. We've got Moreno and just say Odegaard. We've got Anwanieri in that position. Who else have we got in midfield?
We've got Norgard as well. So
Norgard, sorry.
So
Norgard, Zubimendi, Rice, Moreno, Odegaard, Wanyeri. So that's Cam, 8, left 8, and 6s, right? Then we've got on the right wing None, Madueke, and Saka. And what maybe some extra minutes for Max Naumann now that Eze may not be coming. Do you know what I mean? Floating. Then we've got Havertz, Gyökeres, and then we've got Martinelli, Trossard at present.
Still got, yeah. But
So that's 2 players in each position. Is it an ideal squad to go into the season with? No.
no,
So going back to my rant that I had earlier, I'm not happy
Yeah.
with the squad going into the season.
Yeah.
But are we worse off than we were last season? In my personal opinion, you boys can answer for yourselves. I think we're in a better position than we were last season, going into the first game of the season.
What about you, Bren? What do you think of that?
yeah. I mean, the only thing is, if we do get Eze and we get say a left winger, for me, whoever we sign now have to be starters. I don't want to see backups. I want starters.
Agreed.
I want
So
starters.
we've got 2 starters, right?
Healthy
Zubimendi,
competition.
Gyökeres.
Yeah, healthy competition. You know.
And you got to think, Martinelli and Trossard have got us to 3 second place finishes.
Yeah.
So have they dropped off that badly that their output is going to decrease even further this season with Zubimendi and Gyökeres in the lineup? The answer to that is no. It's going to stay where it is, or it's going to get a little bit better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They need Gyökeres. Look at the runs Gyökeres is already making. He's making space for others. He's physical. 2 players come in to pin him in and pin him down. He's flicked it on to Saka against Bilbao. Saka's running down the right wing. He's creating space for others. So that in turn should allow others to get more shots on goal.
Yeah.
And then, yes, they need to improve their finishing, granted, but they're not Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
Respectfully. He's got the ability, but he's just as inconsistent as Martinelli.
100%.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
And
Scott,
we've also,
mate. Oh, sorry,
Madueke.
mate.
No, we've also got Madueke that can play on the left wing that we all want.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yep.
Oh, he's got to.
It's a shame that I announced Nwaneri would sign his new contract. I can't remember when, but it was before the window opened.
You did.
That kind of doesn't back up, but obviously they're going to believe these people because, you know,
Of course.
that's their job. But no, absolutely nothing. It is going to be an excuse for the people that just want to go out there and just cause loads of nuisance within fan bases.
Would Arsenal fans have been calling for Eze if we never got linked to him in the first place? That is what I want to know. Because I didn't expect Eze to be on our radar at all.
Right at the beginning of the window, I didn't.
At the beginning of the window.
No, I didn't.
So if, like we said, we wanted a 9, we desperately needed a 6. We knew that Zubimendi was coming. Then the Real Madrid rumours started. Oh, he's not going to be an Arsenal player. And then here on the Army TV, Bobby said, no, that's going to happen. Then obviously the Ranieri stuff started. Here on the Army TV, we said that was going to happen. And the list goes on. So Eze was always going to Spurs at the beginning of the window. Then they moved away, as Bobby said. Within 16 hours, 12 hours, Ben Jacobs then reports Tottenham have moved away from that deal because they feel the player is not sure if he wants to go there. That was basically language to say Arsenal have come in.
Yeah.
Now we've got into a position where obviously we've stepped away, not because we're inferior to Spurs. We cannot compete with them for the player, because that's what Spurs fans will now go and do online.
Oh, God,
and that would be the narrative. Ha ha ha. We beat you to Eze. No. We just didn't we didn't press the button.
Yeah.
He was in green. He was ready to go. We didn't sell any players. He wants to play. He wants to move. And I respect that I respect that.
Yeah.
How long can he wait?
Exactly.
That's another thing, Arsenal fans. Are we going to start booing Eze because of that? How long can he wait? Deadline day. Do you know what I mean? So we have to weigh these things up. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm not saying anyone in our group chats on Discord or whatever, they're wrong in what they're saying in terms of they're upset. I get it, and I respect your opinion. But did we really ask for Eze as a fan base when the last ball was kicked at Southampton? We were asking for backup for midfield. We wanted Zubimendi as a starter. We wanted a defender to cover Saliba.
Yeah.
We wanted a left winger, which we haven't got yet.
Yeah.
So we've basically done everything. We didn't want Neto to come back. We got
I
Kepa.
must admit, I wasn't asking for backups because for me, I always over the years, I always want better than what we got because it's
Facts.
competition better. I don't look
Yeah.
for backups. I find that when you get backups, I always find there's complacency sets in. Not with a player, but I strive to get better. And I think the reason why I'm like minded like that is because of George Graham and Arsene Wenger in his early days.
Yeah, the world tours and the Carnus, etc.
Yeah, I was a kid when Graham came in. I was 11 years old when he came back to the club as manager, and I'm not going to go on too much. Everyone knows I'm a big George Graham fan, and it pisses some people off, but I don't care.
He was quality manager back in
But,
the day.
but at the end of the day, with I'll never forget what he said in terms of David. He said John Lukic. He said, I think John Lukic is still one of the top 5 keepers in the world.
Yeah.
But I just think David Seaman's the best. And he felt no way in saying it. And I thought, now that is something. That is a man who basically he tells it like it is, just like Sir Alex Ferguson did. And when we had all them strikers, we had Alan Smith, Kevin Campbell, who got injured, I think, for a couple of games early in the season. It was 91-92 season. Had Paul Merson as well. You had a young Andy Cole, even though he ended up going out on loan to Bristol City, and then he ended up going to Newcastle. Yeah. And they still got it, and George Graham still wanted to get better. He got Ian Wright in. And that is what top managers do. Graham was not about who's my friend, who's my mate. I'm going to sort my mate out. He wanted the best he could get.
Yeah.
I know. When the Premier League began, I know he got rid of a lot of creativity and that. And then I found he ended up when we won the cups in '93. It was the case of we won the cups. And it was great, but when I look back on that, I'm thinking, it was an amazing achievement, but he had Anders Limpar in reserves at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, are we going to done with him? But Graham got the job done. You know what I mean? So it was, and Arsene Wenger was the same. He always wanted to get better in his early days,
But
years.
don't you think that the players that we purchased this summer have made us better? And
They have.
Go on.
So no, they have. I don't disagree. I think they have. But what gets me is that I don't want us to finish second again right now. In terms of, you see, the thing is, right, Martin Odegaard still does. He does concern me because of the season he had last season.
Sure.
I don't think he should be the club captain. He should be just free to play his football. Because I think the captaincy weighs a little heavy on him, but I feel that I know Arteta loves the guy, and he would play him on one leg if need be.
Yeah. I mean, that's what. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just saying, Ali. But as a manager, had he been under Wenger or Graham, he would never have been captain, in my opinion. And he also, I feel, at times he would be dropped to give someone like Waneri a chance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's what I'm going with. I don't want Arteta to go with this favourites narrative. There's no favourites. If we want to win this league, there has to be no favouritism for this season.
No, you're spot on, and I totally agree with what you've just said there. With regards to quickly on Odegaard and the captaincy. When Arteta gave him that, who could have taken it? Because at the time, Big Gabby was making loads of mistakes, errors to goals, and people were like, "Sell him, get rid of this guy. He's not good enough." Who else was there at that time? So Odegaard, obviously, we got him in, mature for his age, technical footballer. He was probably one of our best midfielders when he took that role on. Maybe that's what persuaded him to get signed on a long-term contract as well. Maybe
I'd have given it to Thomas Partey.
Thomas Partey
I would have given
again.
it Thomas Partey.
If I'm Mikel Arteta, I agree with you there with the experience, but he was not reliable. His fitness was not there. He's
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. But you know what? I mean, how many club captains have there been where fitness became an issue, but they were still club captains? I think
but
the biggest
later on
example.
in their football years, right? When they're in their 30s, not when they're 27.
No, I mean there was one player who even before his 30s who he was captain before he was 30, but he had injury problems. But then whenever he came back from injury, he always did a job, and that was Brian Robson at Manchester United.
Yeah,
So
sure. Reece James at Chelsea right now. Reece James
Yeah,
at Chelsea.
so
Same thing.
that's what I mean.
But this is why I said this to Bobby yesterday. I'm not really fussed who the captain is because we've got so many leaders around the pitch. Odegaard just plays his game. What I do agree with you on is if Odegaard is off form or he's not performing within a game, I'm expecting my manager to take him off the pitch and not keep him on just because he's the captain.
But I
because
said
that's going to cost us games.
Yeah, but I said
last season he clearly was playing on 1.5 legs because he for me he's played all right in pre-season.
Yeah, he has.
It looks like he's taken. It looked like that ankle injury that he suffered on international duty actually went on longer than we are led to believe, in my opinion.
Yeah, and
he was very stiff, very unmobile. Wasn't taking shots from
he
certain distances.
He kept playing the ball back or playing ball back.
There wasn't that.
I'm thinking, what's all that about?
Yeah, and if he starts like that tomorrow, Brenny, I'm with you, mate, straight away. Like, what are you doing?
You know what I mean? I'll be like, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem.
100%. I need to see vertical passes into Gyökeres, push it into Saka down the wing, whip those balls in, and I need to see Martin Odegaard at the edge of the box, like he did 2 years ago against Bournemouth, bang in the goal, like he did against at the Emirates against old Man United a few years ago. Cut back when we went 1-0 down, straight up the other end, cut back, whips it with his left foot, 1-1, let's go. That's what I want to see from Martin Odegaard this season. And if he can't do that, he could be one of the players that gets sold next summer alongside Martinelli and Havertz.
Yeah, no, I hear that. But and also just going back to what you said earlier with regards to leaders, I know I don't agree with this times have changed narrative because PB will agree with me on this. I don't want my captain to not say anything on the pitch and just play as it is. I want my captain to not shut up, be on the pitch all the time. You know, when I watch my local club, and special Saturday North Briefly United tomorrow, I will be with you on that coach 10 a.m. tomorrow. Littlehampton away in the FA Cup. Let's do this. So with them, when I watch them play, right, they have leaders on the pitch, and they've got players who every minute, you're hearing them all the time. They're vocal. They're talking to each other. You know what I mean? And it's they don't shut up, and that's what I want to hear. I don't want my captain to not bark instructions, not say anything. You know, Declan Rice seems to do. He does that a lot. Gabriel,
he does. Big Gabby does that. Yeah.
And I see, and you know what?
I think Odegaard does that when it's about the press is about to happen. I don't think he's not gonna like, come on lads, let's have a
and that's what you need. That's what you need. And then if you're losing, the game or wherever, you need someone to to tell them pull their socks up and fix up. I mean, for me, 30, 40 years from now, I still expect. I mean, won't be around then, probably not. But I still expect players to be vocal. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I respect that.
Yeah,
just quickly, lads. 9 minutes ago, Arsenal made scouting. Had been scouting Eberechi Eze throughout the summer. While there were conflicting reports, the recent consensus has been that the club would prefer to sign a left winger after selling some players. That is from Miguel Delaney from The Independent. That was 9 minutes ago. So it's basically what Bobby said yesterday before this all came out.
And can I also just add to what else he's literally just said as well, which has been making me smile as well. Here we go. Dean's put it there for me. Negotiating over a move for Eze have become difficult this evening. That's regarding Tottenham. Just saying. that is literally one of his
Miguel
latest.
Delaney has come.
He's posted. He posted a while back, and he's added on to that, saying that the negotiating over a move for Eze hasn't become difficult this evening. Like I said, it's fluid. Things change in 10 minutes. Like I keep telling.
And sorry to cut you, boys, and that's why I brought up Eze earlier, halfway through the show, with regards to the amber, because normally when Bobby says it's green to red,
it normally goes to green to red. Doesn't
Bobby said it's gone from green to amber, and all of us reacted in an incorrect manner, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
I appreciate that. Right, guys, we have been going for nearly 2 hours now. I definitely need to get off now. Right, I will definitely be back tomorrow. I'll be doing the watch along. I'll be on about 4:20, 10 minutes before the game kicks off. So you'll see me. Excuse me, tomorrow. Ali, thank you very much. I can definitely tell that you're in boxing, just the way your hand moves as well. It's quite interesting. Exactly. I can just see it. Anyway, where can they find you, my friend?
You know what I mean?
On Sports Mirage on TikTok and X, Sports Mirage. Mirage meaning sports journey. That's what that Mirage means, not as in a reflection.
No worries. My pod brother, where can they find you?
Everybody, you know where you can find me. You can always find me on X. You can always find me on Instagram threads, and more so, you can find me on my channel. It's just Brenny K74. I haven't given it a catchy name yet or nothing. I'm going to be doing the Man United preview pretty soon. So hopefully we'll get Dylan on the show as well, and so tune into that. It's going to be, I'd say pretty soon, because I know match of the day will be on. I don't want anyone to miss their match of the day tonight. So to enjoy Spurs' victory over Burnley, not. But
but thank you very much for everyone saying thank you in the comments. Thank you very much. I think Scott 8 tune in on Tuesday. There will be a transfer show. There'll still be transfer shows up until the transfer window closes, so that won't change. What I will say, Friday will have to be different because we're playing on a Saturday, so that means the preview will have to be on the Friday. So what I'll probably do, if there's any big transfer news, I'll obviously cover that a lot, or I'll just do a quick 15 minutes on transfers and then we'll crack on like I did tonight.
Never know. Eze might be signed to the Arsenal by next week.
Who knows? It's fluid. Things change. You could all go to sleep tonight, and in the morning, all the presents are under the tree ready for you. So bear in mind, we never stop. So big up to everyone. Thank you ever so much. I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. There will be a reaction as well. It'll be a little bit later after the game, but there will be a reaction as well. Guys, I'm out of here. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.
Nice one, boys. Take care.